Hi, my Just Fabulous friends. Welcome to Just Fabulous. My name is Paige, and here we are for another lunchtime live. You can eat, and I'll chat. It'll keep us all company. Today, I gotta clean out cabinets. I got so much garbage and so much disorganized stuff. I can't even use it. So, good news is I have a bunch of containers. My daughter had all of her clothes in these type of containers when she was at a university, but she now has her very own chest of drawers. So I took all the plastic containers back because they're expensive, and surprisingly, these are not all crushed in, so I can use them. I will take her sweatshirt labels off and sweaters. But what I've decided to do, this will fit in my pantry. And truthfully, I have containers that are holding stuff in this deep round. And the stuff is just falling everywhere. So today's project is let's get organized. Let's get organized. And let's hope this is a much better angle on me than yesterday's exercise. But hey, what can you do? There's my no. I'm going to keep doing my exercise. So we shall pull it all out, wipe it all down, see what we find that can go somewhere else. I know it's just a mess, but I know, yeah. All right, here was some of the stuff I wanted to move. I have this splicer, like it has all the accessories, but because it's so far back, I don't ever use it, so I'm gonna put that in my box. Because on the other side, I have other things. I have all of my sushi. I have my rice ball maker. That goes to my egg cooker. But I have all my sushi stuff to make my sushi. Okay. This goes to, that is a rice. Does anybody else keep all the directions? I don't know why I do, but I do. That's to the rice cooker. I think that goes with my egg cooker. Maybe it's an egg separator or something. I don't know what it is. Like, I really don't know. Oh, and look. When my kids were little, they would cut out little decorations. So I'm going to put all of that in the second drawer down. Okay. My steamers can stay. I want my rice cooker and egg cooker next to each other. This is fun. That goes to my rice. What is that? So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We are just going to clean. I just was able to see the 120 milliliters. 180. Oh, it's a cup. 1 cup. Huh. It's exactly a cup. Well, we'll hold on to that over there. So yeah, sometimes you just got to get into it and get it done, correct? Yes, that is correct. Does anybody else use the microwave steamers? I think they're okay. I'm using them. Ooh. where I made my chocolate covered cherries and my silicone. I still got chocolate. I do. It's okay. I love this one for rice. That can go outside. Look at that. Ugh. Look at this mess. My popcorn popper. Or what do we have? It's my toaster. 3 cups. I don't even have this one anymore. That's trash. I'm telling you, I keep everything. But where are the rest of the parts? This is what makes me crazy when stuff gets all separated. Okay. This goes with this. These books. I'm going to put all of my books in one place in my cabinet. The food processor, my nostalgia book. Thanks for popping in. Up here's a slow cooker. I'm sure this stuff has recipes. I don't know. A crock pot, slow cooker. All right, let's just get that out of here. This looks like it all goes together, correct? That looks like the top that goes with that blender. So let's get it together. Huh, you know what's missing? Where is my, right in my lap. This goes on the popcorn popper. This is my blender. So how often do you have to, there's stuff. I haven't even used my Shave Ice Shaver in eons. Maybe get that out and see if I can shave some ice up. It's so hot. I had that when my kids were little itty bitty and we would shave ice. All right, what I'm trying to do is get everything unloaded to then wash these, because it's got to be done every once in a while. Gotta bite the bullet and clean stuff, right? Yeah. Here is, there you go. I have been looking for this one. Where are my other ones? Right here. But I am still missing one strainer. It's not under there. It's a whole nother piece of something. Hold on. There it is. Hold on, got it. Another piece of the sushi and the other string. There it is. I knew I had 3 of these. I knew I had a little one. I just could not find it. But I definitely want my strainers where because I use them a lot. All right, so this cabinet really isn't that bad. I just needed to get in here and clean it up for a second. Get this stuff out. I never, ever, ever, I rarely use this rice cooker or the mini crock pot for like heating soups or something. I think that can probably go another place. My dream is to get cabinets and put them in my utility room, but in the meantime, we are going to have to work with what we have. Ugh. So, let me get all of this muck, get my cabinets cleaned. It has been eons. I think the last time I cleaned my cabinet, truthfully, was when my children were little, I took all of the shelves out of this cabinet so that we could, they could play there. This isn't going to really work. To tell you the truth, in some respects, I wish that this wasn't a spinning thing. I wish it had just been, because it's kind of difficult to come in and clean this off. Have buggies in the house, yeah, but it's been a while. So we will clean. I don't have anything really great today to talk about. My head is kind of wonky. We're waiting for the weather. That rice cooker over there jiggling around. I did find my Moo-Moo. I didn't need to buy one. I was thinking the other day I wanted a Moo-Moo, so that was good. And we'll get these spaces clean. How is the weather in your area? What is coming up? Do you have any plans for this weekend? Let me know. Let me know. Okay. That's that one. Let me rinse this. All right. It's so hard to decide what I use the, well, actually it's not that hard to decide. I know exactly what I use the most and what I use the least. So, try to get all of this muck. When we were moving my daughter into her little house, you know, I was like, oh wow, these people left a mess. But truthfully, if I had to move my stuff out, I wouldn't sit down and wash all the cabinets out and like somebody moving in would do. I would have left it just like that. So it really wasn't that bad. But, oh, I see a screw missing. Yeah. Someone probably has had this Marcus spill here forever. All right. Now, will I have room for the popcorn popper on my spindle? That is the question. Okay, first things first. I'm going to work from the front to the back. I 100% need my toaster oven to be front and center. It is used pretty much every day. There you go. I'm going to say front and center on the bottom can go the crock pot. Yep, let me get that. Oh, steel. I got that there. Got that there. Huh. Boy, I haven't looked in this cabinet. There's a whole spot down here. Some things have aged weird. Okay. The next thing I am going to put down here is my mixing bowl. I do like to have that up top. Now I have a little room. I can put the rice cooker because we use that tremendously all the time. You can go in that spot. My egg cooker. My egg cooker. I made a video of it on the other channel. That can go next. My rice cooker, my egg cooker, and then my blender can be down here with my food processor, my steaming bowls can be up top, and I really am going to put in this spot on the other side of the toaster all of my strainers. You know what? Honestly, hold on a minute. I'm going to put my mixing bowls up there. I'm going to put my strainers front and center because I use them a lot. A lot. This goes with my food processor. Perfect. And as another bit of... So this cabinet wasn't that bad. Whoop, my shaved ice. It was just more or less, I wonder if my daughter wants to use this, a matter of moving stuff around for a second. I have had this shaved icer since my son was born. I bought it this summer or the spring before so that my daughter could stay outside and play and we could make snow cones. So there she goes. Maybe now that she's 21, she should take it for margaritas. But there we go. That is, and I do have a spot right here. I can put the baby crock pot so that doesn't look too horribly bad. I'm wondering if I want the steamer with the... No, I can just spin it around. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, there we go. We can get to our appliances a little bit better. Get out all of the... I'm going to put all of the books that go with all of the appliances. Okay. I only got out a little bit of stuff, but it feels like it's more organized. And that is always a good thing. Always. Put my rice spoon right there. And never have too many cups for your rice. I'll just put that there as well. Nice. Okay. I could eventually, hold on. Well, there's no sense of doing that, but I could if I was thinking to put the popcorn popper up on the spindle, but it's kind of fine where it's setting. I'm kind of wondering though. I have some cutting boards sitting over there. I'm wondering if I want to move them to right here. No, they'll fall, and this weather is really giving me a headache and making me not feel the best. All right, so we have that cabinet cleaned. We shall move to the next spot, except for this is filthy and disgusting. So I had a really interesting moment again with my young adult that is at home, and we are discovering that when I am involved in something, if my brain is occupied by something else, like really occupied, I will, if somebody comes in and begins to talk to me or interrupts me, it really makes me feel disoriented. And there's a hole in my cabinet. All right, I'll have to paint. Some of these, my cabinets have gotten scuff marks on them, and it is a plastic. These are just like plastic vinyl. It's not wood. It has like this cheap plastic coating over it. It's very odd stuff, but it has started peeling, and I need to I need to find some way to fill it in. I think I'm just gonna try white shoe polish because it's on a stick. I don't know, is that giving me a bad view of my neck? Anyway, okay, so we got that. We have this wiped down, looking pretty good. We shall move to our next cabinet. Here I am. Our house and our appliances and all are at that 20-some year mark. You know, we're coming up on 20 years. And around 19 years in the house, so a lot of stuff is has held up extraordinarily well, but is, ta-da, here I am again, becoming a little bit old and used. So this is the cabinet that I really needed to get into and organize. So far, I just have just a couple of things in the drawer. I am so thankful to have so many. The next part of organizing it all is also I can use some of these in the garage. Only problem with the plastic, if it's too heavy, it like folds in on itself. But, okay, don't judge. But we got a disaster. Here, do you want to look at the disaster with me? I mean, we've got a hot mess. Let's just first start by cleaning this because it's really not clean. Yeah, like I said, when I was cleaning my daughter's apartment, I sure did start off judgy. And then as I cleaned, started realizing, I'm not sure this is much different than what my house looks like. So I guess I'll start just pulling stuff out. An entire set of what are these? Oh, you know what they are? They're either for hot dogs or if you use marshmallows on a grill. So these could probably, I need a grilling section. Go to a grill. That's what I'm thinking. This I like to have right there. Okay. My mitts, oven mitts that need washing. This is like a grilling thing, I don't know. Yeah, it's a mess. Okay, so I have all of these unique shapes of ice cube trays. I know I have a lot because my ice cube maker broke. I am definitely going to put these in this box. I have tons of ice cube trays and I don't use them regularly, so I don't need them taken up. I mean, I have palm trees. I have more of the diamond shape. I have covers for the diamond catacomb. I have flamingos. These are more flimsy. I think they are more for chocolate. I don't know, but they don't need to be here. I have, Christmas Jello molds, lips. Okay. I have bought these catacomb ones to use for in the refrigerator because they didn't take up that much room and they came with tops. So, but I don't use ice cubes that often. So, anyway, that's that. But there are more ice cubes trays. Okay. Here's more. Here's more. Oh, now they're falling down. Okay. Let me see. I have my glass containers. That's good. I have my mixing bowls. And this, does anybody else use these? I love this. It's Dollar Tree shower curtain. And it's just the shower caps. But in the summertime or going to a cookout, or if you're cooking and you need flies to stay off of something, if you just use the dollar shower caps. I love them. They come in a pack of, that was 8 for $1.25 now, but that's what I use my disposable shower caps for. Or if I have bowls and containers up top that I don't want to get dirty, you can use those. Okay, here we go. I'm telling you. I have more ice trays, more, and there's more. I know there's more ice trays. Okay, I do use these metal bowls a lot, but these baking pans, I am going to put on the back side here. Okay, and I can reach it. Look, I have cubes. I have, what is this? Oh, my baking dishes. Della, that's yours actually. What is the size? I'm trying to see. That's Della's. That needs to go with her baking pans. Mirror, wait. 12. My mom was looking for 8-inch pans, saying that that's what her mother used. But I have these baking pans that were her mother's, and they are not 8-inch, they are 9. But hey, it's okay. Whatever she thinks she used. And I have these. Okay. I'm like, alright, what do we have underneath? Guess what I have? You're not going to believe it. More molds. This is what I have. Okay, here's what's happening. I love these little mixing bowls, but truthfully, I don't really use them that much. Okay. I'm going to put those there. And then move this back. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put my baking tins underneath. Wow. I just need more space in life. What is this? Oh, I've been looking everywhere. It's my lemon zest, my zester. I've been looking and looking and looking for my zester. And there it is. With or without. I have been looking everywhere for this little booger. I have a feeling I'm going to need 2 drawers. Okay. Anyway, we're starting with the one. So far, I've come up with 1, 2... Wait, maybe I should just make a pile. Oh, here's some more ice cube trays. These are good. That's trash. Alright, what is this? Oh, that's an egg sucker outerer. Alright. Alright, I am going to officially move all of my trays for ice cubes. Or, even if they're chocolate trays, I don't know what we're going to call them all. I have cutters and sushi, and then I've got my sushi stuff. I have my cutters. I need stuff that I don't really use tons of the time. Okay, my biscuit cutters, those are kind of like, yeah, it's a mess. I'm telling you, everything is kind of a mess. There should be a set of 3 of these. I got brushes. Alright, what do we have here? Like, stuff that I use, I want to have to use. The stuff that I use occasionally are like special stuff. Like, okay, I have this. That's kind of a special piece of equipment. My tongs I use. My chopper. I'm not sure that shouldn't be in the other side. We'll think about that. My baking, okay, that can go there. I'm gonna have baking, I think. Okay, here are my biscuit and cookie cutter. I have 3 of those. That can go right there. That's pretty good. Barbecue tongs, that's a sometimes thing, not an always thing. Large tongs, okay. More brushes. Oh, what is this? A garlic press I can put right with my other press. I love this chopper. almost like a family chopper, but that is one we cook with a lot. Tongs, the cheese, we don't do that much with that. Whisks I use. This is to hold my things together. Oh, that's it's a strainer for top of cans, a can strainer. So I don't mind. I like having all my utensils, but I need them to make sense where they are. There's another grater, and I need all of my plastic measuring things, plastically measured, stacked together. All right, my large. What is this? Does anybody know? Is that to scoop up boiled eggs? Like, I don't know what it is. It's Tupperware. I think that's to hold or to scoop out an egg. I've never used it. Don't know why it's even there. Okay. I am going to say our brushes are not used daily. They can go in the not used daily spot. My meat thermometer for measuring. This is more. My funnel can go there. Yeah, that's more daily. I am gonna put my chopper with my graters and my other chopper with my graters. I think that makes sense. Alright, gosh, I have a lot of those. Okay, up another brush that will go down there. Let's see, my melon baller. Go in that drawer. Whisks, that can go there. Spoons. My mashed potato masher, we don't use that daily. Like, I really don't know. I don't know. My meat pounder, I don't use that daily. Oh, here's one I don't use a lot, but that needs to kind of sit up. Alright, did you see that? We can put that away. How's everybody doing today? I'm kind of going and not quite looking, so I hope. Where should we put our decorating stuff? Where should we put our decorating stuff? My apple corer that goes in that top drawer. I like these. Does anybody else like those? Alright. An opener. We're getting into it now. A steamer. That kind of like should be with. It shouldn't be where it is. More tongs. I didn't know like we had so many tongs. I'm not even sure when we started using tongs. Alright, I'm going to put my decorator stuff all with my sushi stuff. I have a flavor injector. I can go down in the cooking stuff. Rolling pin. I'll put that up there. Well, yeah, I'll put that there. And then I have the cookie cutters. So I'm going to dump the cookie cutters in with the sushi stuff. There you go. Oh, you know what? I might as well put all of the cookies and the sushi and the, all my cutters like this. All of my fancy cooking. That's what we'll call it. Now I have an empty container, but I think I'm going to put whisks and whisks and tongs. Whisks and tongs in this one. So I got whisks and tongs. I know there's more tongs, but I don't know. Oh, my head. This is an egg sucker outer. I know what that is. Oh, look here. Guess what? Another ice container. Hey. I mean, I'm no joke with that stuff. That can go there. This actually is going to have to go down with cooking stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff back there. Okay. My large stuff and my spatulas, measuring stuff. Now, yeah, I'm gonna put my steamer under the other place. All right. Wow, that really kind of helped clean this out a little bit. So we have all of my. Well, let's go back under here. I have I just pulled out the thing. Guess what's under there? Ice trays. When did I get so obsessed with ice trays? It's like bizarre. Here's more ice trays. I'm telling you, like, it's crazy. I like crazy shop. The funnel, what is that? Oh, my fork. Huh. I have a gadget. I don't even know what that is. It's on a piece of paper. Hooks to something. Put it in a drawer. Put it in the gadget drawer. All right. I have another whisk. This needs a rubber band around it. I've had that very obnoxious. I have. Alright. And I had this as a funnel, and this is a funnel. That goes in my box. Now, these are like kebab things I never, ever use. Ever. Alright, we're going to put this back in its angle. And we have this. Oh, look at that. I can see things. Oh, wow. Guys, I really, yuck. That goes to Dola. This comes here. This comes here. I'm going to leave this steamer right up here, actually, right there. This I like right here. That's all grill stuff. And in the meantime, between time, I have all of these accessories beside me right here. Let's turn this around. So I have my container right here. It has accessories in it. But I definitely have made some room in the cabinets. That's good. And who knew I had this many ice trays? Oh, hold on. That's not all. because I am just extra in all that I do. See, and then I found this. It has the top and you fill it up. So it's like, oh, that's really nice. Now, mind you, I do have an ice tray. And I think I have an ice tray in the refrigerator. Anyway, and I have all of these. Then I have all of these shapes and fun sizes and things to use. I think some of these were like chocolates or whatever, but I don't know. We have all of this is to make silicone molds for like looks like a cake. So that might be something to bake with later, but wow, it's gonna have to go. So all in all, I think this was what was globbing up underneath of that cabinet. And also all of these little parts and pieces. We have our graters and our choppers and our squeezers in the top. Then on the bottom we have random stuff. And in the middle we have all of our kind of bakey bacon stuff. They said if you don't use the shower caps, you don't know what you're missing. They are a lot of fun. So with that being said, we are going to turn this because I am going to stand it up. Yes, I am. I don't know quite yet what to do with all of the random. And I think I'm going to put this metal stuff back because it was fine, truthfully, where it was. It fit in that space. And this, like silicone cooking mat. I actually have, hold on. So I don't use my dishwasher as a dishwasher. I have all of my plastic containers in my dishwasher. And I have down here my silicone and stuff. Yeah, I use it as extra storage. I don't know. And I'll put that right in my dishwasher. I wish all of that would fit in my dishwasher. What do you think? Let's pull out this bottom rack and see what we have happening. I am wondering if we can get, I think we can actually, if we can fit. I have aluminum foil, plastic wrap, and I have all of my silicones and stuff here. But let me see, I might be able to get all of these right here. Looks like I can by just doing it like this. Those can go right like this. This is food, so we can move it to that side. Plastic. Let's see, we'll squish that over, put that right there. Yeah. Does anybody else not use their dishwasher, or am I just extraordinarily special? Yeah, probably am just that special. I don't know, it just seemed like if I'm gonna rinse everything, to then wash, put it in the dishwasher, then you pull it out, and half the stuff you have to dry. Yeah, it just seemed like I was making so much more work for myself that if I just washed it, dried it, and put it away, it was done. So, nice thing is, it is a handy dandy storage space. That is for sure. Because I'm just that special. I figured it out. And I just have these last two. Actually, this, because it has the top I kind of like for the freezer. So I'm going to put these two right here. And right here, perfect. Right there. And I'm going to come right here with this last one. Nice. And this is another pad, cooking pad. Looks like another silicone cooking pad. So yeah, that's what I have in my dishwasher. I don't know how anybody else does theirs, but for the sake of storage, I can put this under here for now. That's how I do it. There we go. Oh, these are gonna fit. Hold on. This is too tall. That's too tall, so I'm gonna have to change it up a bit. These four are too tall. I'll have to find a different place for them. That's okay. They can go right here. One. Yeah, two. Perfect. Ketchup, anybody? Ketchup? This can come out. That can go there. This can go there. Now it rolls. If you need it, dig for it. That's what I say. Whew. The liquid IV that is so popular. This goes outside. This goes under. I had to turn around and make sure I was bending over and didn't want to give y'all a whole butt shot. Oh, I'm going to leave this out with my kitchen stuff. Oh, well, what do you think, guys? Another thing cleaned during another lunch. We do have more to get to, but for today, that's it. I am suffering from a weather migraine. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna go take a nap, I guess, try to get some medication. But like always, thanks for stopping in. While you had your lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever, I chat and you eat. I think it's a great plan. I think it works well for us. Like I said, I have a lot of organizing to do, but now I have containers to do it in, so that's a bonus point. We have that organized a little bit, and that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. I was going to do the pantry as well, but we'll do that tomorrow. I'm wishing everybody a blessed rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you are in your time. Have a fabulous day. Let's just stay fabulous, and that's all for now. Woo. Okay.